here we are. While Tori is sitting in Arizona in the warm sun, I'm out here in the shop. Freezing my ass off. Oh, Dose is out having some fun in the snow. So yeah, while Tori gets to sit back, drink beer, hang out in the sun, I'm here with my old trusty steed, Craftsman heater, fitting the body kit. So we had our good buddy Aaron come over last night, and he helped me start to place everything just second hand and came up with mounting ideas because he's done a ton of fiberglass work on his off-road vehicles, which you guys have seen on one of our vlogs. And he's done the fiberglass stuff before, so he came out, gave me a hand, and now I'm starting to put the mounting points in, getting everything lined up the best that I can. And it's turned out pretty good for what this kit is. It's a cheaper kit, but that's kind of what I wanted to run on a car like this because we're going to destroy stuff and it doesn't have to be super show quality. But we're getting close, and I'm going to keep working away on it, start get these fenders mounted in, and then work my way to fitting it up. While I'm doing that, I'll fit it up to the door, so that way I can open and close the door. Kind of important. And yeah. Also, blocks in. Gonna start mounting up the trans. This T101A. Gonna get it mounted up, set in, and found out that my mount that I had gotten isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna build a mount for the car, and then I will put the shifter in and have to cut out some of the tunnel and reinforce it and rebuild it. So that's what we're doing today. Let's get after it. So basically what I've been working on is trying to get these fender gaps as close as possible on each side, and as you can see, it's not happening. I got less of a gap here and a little bit more of a gap here, and I've actually made this side better by when I did the mounting points here. The only other thing I really can do is probably try and push this in, but I would need a third mount off of the tube, and I'm not gonna worry about it. Everything here on these corners fits really well. Headlights fit good. And I think this fender here is just not made quite right, because with the way it lines up top here compared to the other side, they're exactly the same, but we're a little bit longer here on the hood. So we'll see what we get into there. Maybe we'll do some custom fitting, kind of round it off to make it look good, because on this side it lines up pretty well. So it'd be nice for both sides to match that way. And so everything up here is mounted, all the mounting points, kind of trying to close some of the gaps in the body. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. The next thing will be getting these points up here attached to the header panel, and then getting the sides mounted in. And what I'm going to try to do is make everything quick release, so that way we can just pull the bumper off fast. But we're getting there. We're getting close. So I'm going to take a break from the body kit here and work on putting the transmission in and getting the mount made, and then figure out where the shifter is going to be located and start cutting and redoing the trans tunnel.
Can't get enough, can't get enough. East side, west side, worldwide. Ride out. Now I ain't got no kids yet, but this right here's for practice. I hate to get the seats in the bins wet, but that's how good your ass is. Make an old man get his.
Alright, so the transmission's in. Got it up in the position it needs to be in. And now I'm going to work on building the trans mount.
His glasses, Make Wesley pay his taxes. Then follow your moves all week on Twitter. Probably make a gay nigga reconsider. You're now rockin' with the best, man. Dress game down to the sex game. Won't grab but the boy been blessed, man. Let you play with the stick, Ovechkin. She calling, she texting, she's falling. But let me explain. Gotta tell your old boyfriend skate, girl. Cause a nigga don't play them X games. It's hot when it hits my skin. I begin and take a breath.
Alright, so I got the first part of the trans mount in. So what I did is took some rectangular tube, cut the edges, found the holes, and this is going to be the base, and then I'm going to work on a piece that comes out and still uses this rubber bushing, so that way, since I'm going to be using the rubber mounts in the motor mounts, I want to use the rubber mounts here for the transmission, so that way this isn't solid mounted, that's not, and then there's weird twists and things can break. So going to be making this piece, and that is all marked out, so I'm going to get to cutting it and we'll see how it fits. Alright, it's all cleaned up, set in there. It's looking pretty good. So I'm going to loosen these and bring it back probably about 1/8 of an inch, so this back edge here clears the rubber mount. That's what's nice about these mounts, is that it'll actually move. So I'll be able to loosen these, pull it back a little bit, and then locate the holes for this, make sure those line up with this part, set it, square it, and then tack it all together. Alright, so I got everything cleaned up. It's all mounted in the right spot. And it's ready to get some tack welds. Got the tunnel cut out. This is the first cut, so we'll see if it's right or not. I'm expecting to have to take it out and put it back in again. But we got the linkage on this time, so we're gonna check it. So time to throw the transmission in yet again. Alright, update. I didn't film any of this because it was a pain, and I pulled the transmission in and out probably 8 times. But it's all cut out. Got all the clearance that I need for the shifter. Lines up to the mount. Only other thing I had to do was I made some custom spacers. And now we're ready to move on to actually building the tunnel. So the only thing is I was gonna have Jake TIG this up really nice, so I don't want to do the MIG welds on it. So I don't want to take the jack stand off, because this is just tacked in. So I'm going to crawl up into the car. Got all my supplies in there, and I'm gonna build the tunnel, and we're gonna get it done. Boom, and it's done. So I finished up the transmission tunnel. I didn't film for a couple days because I needed to bang a lot of this stuff out. So I got that done. I fitted up the seat. As you can see, the seat bracket is in. Checked everything out, dash, with the shifter, handbrake. Got everything lined up. So the next thing I'll do when Tori gets back here on Friday is I'll put the steering column in, and I'll be able to find my seating location and mount in or weld in the bracket that holds the steering column. And then also I started finishing up, doing some finishing touches on the gussets. Got this side in. I'm going to trim this inside here so it's not such a big piece of material. And I finished up these back ones, just giving it some nice touches to the cage, making it look good. So we're getting that done, and let's see, what do we got to do? Clean it up, get the rest of the seam sealer out, and we will be rolling to powder coat this week. That's the plan. Gonna send the chassis off to powder coat, and then finish fitting up, well before that we'll finish fitting up the mounting points for all the body kit and send it to paint. So we have a guy that's gonna paint for us. So all of this all at once is gonna go get painted, come back, and it's ready to go for assembly. Drawing a blank. I know. FDF kit's coming. It's shipped on its way from Josiah. So we'll be getting that here pretty soon, and the fuel suspension should send out pretty soon. So basically all suspension components are on the way. Got to pick up a few more things from Maximum. I'm probably gonna have to get some different lower control arms for the rear. And other than that, we're pretty much set to go. So we'll get all that back, put all the suspension into the car, and then go from there. And hopefully get this part figured out. It's working. We got stuff coming. Toasty! What's up, bud? He's mad because it's late and needs to be fed. Anything else you want to add? Are you hungry? Yeah, he said, let's go. Let's get out of here. But I got all the gaskets in. Bro, I'm trying to take a video. Can you let me take a video? Give me 1 second. Got all the gaskets in each side on the main pillar. They're all tacked in, ready to be finish weld. Turned out pretty good. I like them. I think it looks pretty sick, especially with these door plates as well. And then I also got these back here tacked in. Welcome to Skidiott's Garage. Tori's back.
I'm back.
Enter sitcom clapping.
What are these?
The best 39 cents I've ever spent for the hood pins.
So that's what we're working on. Hood pins. Couple quick tabs.
I don't even have to make brackets.
I know. Nice. 39 cents.
So sweet, dude.
Steal of a deal.
I think we gotta drill these out though, don't we?
Yeah, I gotta be a little bit bigger, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Should be in the right spot.
Give or take somewhere in that area.
Probably be like here.
Yeah.
Which will just push it back a little bit, but
Cool.
sweet.
Let's get her done. How far off from the hole? Oh yeah, by the way, I should put tape down so it doesn't flake like that.
Well, it's getting painted, don't worry.
Oh, that's true.
Do I even want to look?
Actually you do, because it matches up with the other side.
Perfect.
All right. Got that all finished up. So we decided to get them all put on there because he's just going to have them paint matched. So we were trying to figure out, leave it all black or just have it paint matched. But I think paint match will look good.
I think so.
Yeah. So
If not, we'll take it off.
if not, we'll take it off. So we decided to rivet them. Be all nice. And the color is... I made a nice little cool bracket for the pole cable for the suppression system.
You're pretty
And
close.
Carlton's working on finding center so we can drill a hole. All right, got the tab all done, tacked in there. Looks good. This will straighten out. Obviously, right now it looks a little crooked, but we can straighten that out once we tighten up the cord. So it turned out good.
Sweet, dude.
Cool. What's next?
Steering column.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
This one will take a little bit of work.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get it.